Here's why no contact works, even if your ex is an avoidant. When somebody cuts you loose and, they have all the power at this point, right? You're the one that's still attached and they're not attached anymore. It feels like they're almost superhuman. They're not subject to the same ties emotionally that you are. And clearly you can tell there's a gap in between how they feel and how you feel. So you start to attribute almost like this superhuman status to them in the sense that they're just not affected by the same, pulls as the average person. Oh, they're avoidant, or my ex is different. There's some way, they're stubborn. And it literally seems like for you to go no contact, it's literally just not going to work because they literally just don't give a shit. And one of the things that you have to understand is that right now, it is that way, right? It seems that way because it actually is that way right now. The breakdown of your relationship, whether it was from communication, loss of attraction, just stress in the avoidance life, like whatever the breakdown of the relationship was, okay, that's real. And you are feeling the effects of that right now. But just like past events have influenced this current moment, okay, what you do from here on will produce a different moment into the future. So even if your ex is avoidant or stubborn or, they're in the seat of power right now as it relates to the dynamic that you guys have, should you go no contact, it will most certainly have an effect on them to where you're going to see their behavior change into the future. But right now, you're just trying to decide if it's even worth doing because you feel like it probably won't get there. And that's what you have to understand about avoidance, which is that they're still human. Avoidant attachment styles are still human beings, okay? And they're still subject to human emotion. They are not sociopaths just because they're avoidant. Yes, they're broken and they have, a history of being let down and they get stressed out by too much intimacy and all this kind of stuff, okay? Yes, that's a broken nature that needs to be fixed in therapy, but it doesn't mean they're not human. Avoidants can love. It's just that they get stressed out by the burdens and the responsibilities that come with the relationship. It's a certain type of psychology. But avoidants are still subject to this idea that when people are away from each other, they miss each other. Attraction grows in space between two people. And when you introduce an element of mystery, oh, somebody takes on a new hobby, or oh, somebody's hanging out with a new group of friends. Oh, I'm seeing them do all this cool shit on social media, etc. They get curious. And that's when you start to see people come back around. So trust me, your ex is still human. They're still subject to these forces. And if you go no contact, you're going to maximize your chances of them coming back around. Now, if you just want to double check your situation, have a discussion with me about it, what you can do is click into my profile and then click this link right here. And then from there, you can book a call or ask me a question.